think myself as a creative person. I wouldn't call myself a go-getter, but I'm definitely a getter of some sort. Thinker, philosopher, but some kind of person who gets to a task one bit at a time. Someone who climbs Mount Everest probably one step at a time, but gets there eventually, maybe 3 months late. Normally what I try to do is just wake up and within 15 minutes head to class, and so I get as much sleep as possible. After classes I'll go to whatever clubs or activities I have going on that day, or try to get a start on some projects or homework that I do in the next couple of days. Between that, I just listen to music and try to think of some stories I would like to tell. Think of ideas. I hope to find work as an editor or something. Maybe work at an editing house or something like that. Maybe freelance. I could get enough work. But hopefully just enough, just want to be able to make enough money to afford rent and whatnot. I think that no one else has much more of a creative tool than an editor. They have all the power to decide what goes in the film and what doesn't. They're the last say and the most important, but also the most silent. I took a summer class about it when I want to say in 6th grade, and I've had such a good time to it. I took it year again and again, and around 8th grade is when I was making a little chasing project with a couple of friends that I really fell in love with it, and just fell in love with the work that happened and the end result, and I kind of knew that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I'm currently the layout editor of the Echo, so I finalize all the articles that go in the Echo. Make some edits aesthetically and whatnot, and see what articles can fit, if they need to be shortened, what images go where, and such like that. I wanted to come out to the Midwest because that's where my most of my family is. Augsburg was on that list, and I was just looking over colleges, which one should go where, and then my dad wanted to take a look at the list for a second, and he recognized Augsburg on the list because way back in the 40s when it was a seminary, my grandfather went here so he could be a Lutheran pastor. And I thought if that was not some sort of sign of destiny or whatnot, I don't know what else is, and Augsburg immediately became my number one after that. I know what a lot of people are probably thinking about, other film majors especially, is that about how life is going to be after college. And I think about this a lot as a senior. And this is kind of something I want to throw in there, but is that something I've always wanted to be is something I know that is what I've always been passionate about is storytelling. That's kind of the life I want to live. If basically the mindset I'm going out right here, especially all those cold nights that made me regret being a film major, I kind of think to myself that if I don't become a film major, if I can't make films when I'm out of college, I'll go to writing. And if I can't write for a book or a novel or whatever, I'll go into comics or whatever. If I can't do that, I'll go into maybe I'll go back into poetry. If I can't do that, maybe I'll work my way into game design or something like that. That's a little ambitious for a guy like me who's a film major, but stories are my passion. And I like to believe that no matter what, whether it's 10 years from now, 20 years from now, maybe 30, that I will still be finding an outlet for these stories, that I'll still be making stories somehow. There's really nothing else I would rather do.